Hi guys, welcome back to Dust Not Included. My name's Roy and today I'm at Savers in Attleboro, Mass. Let's get in and see what kind of great stuff they have for us today. I'm also over on eBay where you can find lots of awesome vintage, like the items here. Follow me on Instagram for lots of awesome updates. Well, it looks like they had some Valentine's Day out. I first looked at this planter down here. It was an edible arrangements. Go figure. And on the top shelf, there was this cute pottery teapot. It had hearts all over. They were asking $7.49 for it, however, so I moved over to the knickknacks. The first thing that caught my eye was this little music box. They were asking $7.99 for it. It was vintage, but when I tried the mechanics on the bottom, it was frozen up. I didn't get to show that on camera. I liked this carved donkey. They were asking $6.99. I did check him out on eBay, and it looks like he's selling between $6 and $8. Scanning the rest of the knickknacks, they sure had a lot of bells, but I did notice this piece for $4.99. I thought it was going to be glass, but it turned out to be plastic when I touched it, so I moved on. They had these boots here last week. They were asking $5.99 each for these pot metal boots. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what type of items you never pass up. Checking out the candle aisle to see if I could find anything hidden on these shelves. I liked this little cat. It had a sticker on the bottom saying Made in Mexico. I was a little skeptical of it, so I looked it up, and it was supposed to have a cover. Scanning the vases, I noticed this sweet clear vase that had a hand-painted flower. They were asking $3.49. But I didn't see too much in the vase section today. Down on this bottom shelf, there was a milk glass vase. Wait, there, I finally spotted it. It was hand-painted, but a lot of the paint was worn off. I think if it had more of the paint still on there, I would have taken it. Off to the next section. Well, on this top shelf, I spotted this Irish lady. I really liked her. She was $5.49. But when I looked her up, she was missing her wings. Well, I took a stroll down the metal aisle. Well, this guy's in the wrong spot, but he's so cute, they were asking $9.99 for him. I loved this grasshopper. Look how cute. I had to fix him up, but look. He is so adorable. I had to get him. On the top shelf, they had these brass vases. They were $5.99 each. I checked out the baskets for any longer burger. No such luck today. Well, it looks like my local store is starting to put Easter out. I did like this glass egg. I thought it would be really cute for decorating, but they were asking $5.49. I debated for a while, but I decided not to pick it up today. On the top shelf, they had this art glass vase. I believe it to be a modern piece. They were asking $8.49 for it. Right next to it was this enamel teapot with a bamboo handle. It was really interesting, and I decided I had to do a quick comp search to learn more about it. It looks like it's selling for around $20 to $25. Here was a cut to clear decanter. I liked it, but it was missing its stopper. One lonely pink depression glass plate. It did have some pretty etchings. I wish they had a few more. Well, this was a really pretty blue ice bucket. I liked its little clear handles and the white stripes of glass. I definitely had to pick that up. They also had this vintage pitcher. I am a fan of these. They were putting out a fresh cart, so I took a quick look and off to the bakeware aisle. I thought this might have been Fiesta ware at first, but no. I did spot these two casserole dishes. They are by Fire King. Some Fire King patterns have gained in popularity due to the prices of Pyrex. However, these were not those. Well, I headed down the dishware aisle, hoping to find some Fiesta ware for myself. I usually get pretty lucky in this section, but no Fiesta ware today. I took one last look around and decided to check out with my two items. Off to the next store. Today I'm at Habitat for Humanity's ReStore. Let's go in and see what they have. I don't get out to this store that often, but I always like to check it out when I'm in the area. They not only have knickknacks and all sorts of furniture, but they also have building materials. The first thing I checked out was this print. I thought it was kind of interesting. I kind of liked the one in back of it a little bit too, but it was just a reproduction. They sure had a lot of furniture. Over in this back section, they had lots of things to remodel a home. They even had appliances. They had a whole selection of tile at thrift store prices. They also had a whole section of doors and windows. Well, I guess if you're doing a remodeling project, you might want to check this place out first. There was a whole hardware section with screws and all sorts of things. But I headed over to the knickknacks. On this shelf, I spotted these two sweet angels. One was yellow and one was pink. They were asking $3 each for them. I also noticed this baby planter. Oh, they're always so cute. They were asking $3.80 for this planter. And they had a few number girls over in the corner. These salt and pepper shakers were nice, but one was chipped. Well, I don't know about you guys. Are you seeing anything? This lady on the end was kind of nice. She was a modern piece. They were asking $12 for her. Well, I found a whole bunch of sinks. And they had some really nice patio furniture. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Alright guys, so I'm at the Goodwill down the street from Savers in Attleboro, Mass. Let's get in and see what they have today. Well, right down the road there was a Goodwill, so hopefully I have better luck here. First thing I did was grab my cart. Well, the first cart was stuck. Always my luck. I headed off to the back where all of the knickknacks and housewares were. The first thing that caught my eye were these two vases. They were $3.99 each. They did have some imperfections on them. If they were in better condition, I would have picked them up because I liked the gold clovers. Right down the way, I saw this glass gourd. I thought it was gorgeous and I had to pick it up. These can be quite expensive. First thing in my cart. Well, this aisle seemed to have lots of lamps and electronics, and they had a whole bunch of furniture in the back. It's kind of a small housewares section, but I tend to find things here. Well, I noticed this crystal angel. She was $2.99. I was definitely going to pick her up and put her in the cart. On eBay, she was selling pretty well. But then I noticed her wing was chipped, so I had to put her back on the shelf. Right next to it was this really odd-shaped vase. I did like the color, and it was probably a new piece. So I debated, but moved on. I really liked this basket. It was a beautiful piece and it had a bird on it, right on the handle. Look how cute. It did have its original box. They were asking $8.99 for it, so I had to do a quick search, and it appears it's selling for around $15, so I couldn't pick that up today. But right down the aisle, I spotted this piece. Isn't it gorgeous? It is a cigar ashtray, and it is this beautiful glass. I had to get that. Look how cute this whale bank is. It was Otagiri, and he was just so cute. I did spot this bottle with a stopper. Right next to it was this teapot. It looked like a cabbage. I debated about the bottle, but in the end I didn't pick it up. Then I turned the corner and saw these gorgeous pieces. Look at that glass rooster and this really beautiful Italian glass paperweight. All that millefiori is just beautiful. It's turning out to be a glass trip. Well, I always gravitate towards these. This here is a Westinghouse, made in England, refrigerator piece. It would have been like it would go in your Westinghouse refrigerator. They go for about $15. Well, I was checking out the mugs and the glassware. Nothing was really standing out until I noticed on the bottom shelf here a little glimmer of gold, and then I spotted these mid-century modern drinking glasses. I love these. They were black and gold. They were asking $8.99 for a set of 6. This piece here is modern, but I thought it would make a nice decor piece. Well, I headed down to the last aisle, which was the wood aisle. I spotted this carved box. I really liked it. I liked the scenery on it. It looked like it was a little beaten up, and the inside was a little beaten up. They were asking $3.99 for it. I debated, but I just thought there was a little too much wear. They had this silver plate tea set. I checked it to see if it was silver, but it was just silver plated. This cute little batter pitcher, I believe it to be a new piece because of the rubber on the bottom. And I saw this scale, which turned out to be plastic. But before checking out, I saw they put out this other art glass dish. So I put that in the cart and headed on to the front. You can also find me over on District on both Vamp and Knickknack marketplaces. If you use the code DustKnow80, you can get $5 off your first purchase on District. Join Janides and myself this Thursday at 6:30 for a vintage live sale. It's going to be a blast. Well, guys, we had a pretty great trip today. I'll see you on the next one.